Hey everybody, it'll be the Papaya back at you again with another YouTube video. So this YouTube video is kind of a news video. We got some information on a leak of the new character that's coming. And on top of that, we actually have some predecessor drama that I want to kind of bring up to the community and kind of discuss it. We'll kind of share my opinion at the end. We'll see. But yeah, let's get straight into it. So the first thing we got on here, predecessor threw on a tweet. It's not just improvement and new features coming in version 1.0. A new hero is gearing up to join the fight too. You got Cat Got Your Tongue, a Predecessor, and Forge Your Legacy. So here we can see this nice little picture. Now, if none of you guys have played Paragon, you may not know who she is, but you'll see her right here on the right side. Zinx. So Zinx is the cat lady, the furry, whatever you want to call her. She was, I don't really recall her too much when I played Paragon. I think she came in when I was kind of busy, so I didn't recall. I remember her having a massive shield, and she was very annoying to fight in the off lane. So she was a ranged off lane character. I remember being pretty darn tanky, so excited to see her. I do actually have a datamine video. I'll probably post it in the description below of her kit and all that. I actually haven't checked if we have any new data mines recently. Usually they pop up for me, but I haven't physically went to check. But we are looking at getting Zinx. We should have a full list of her abilities, unless they were changed in the data mine video. So we'll take a look at that. Okay, so that's a new hero that's coming up now. Let's get into a little bit of drama. So here in Predecessor, we had the early access bundle. Now, for PC players, we've been able to play this game on Steam and Epic for the last year and 8 months, basically, at this point, right? And during the time, there was these early access bundles that were available. So I'm going to actually skip over to this post here. So we got these rare bundle, the epic bundle, the legendary bundle. And you would pay $20, $50, or $80. Then on sale, you could get them for 50% off. And it would basically net you supporter Discord roles, profile icons, platinum, exclusive skins, basically, right? And right now what they've done is that they were supposed to close or be done once version 1.0 was released. Now version 1.0 was released pretty suddenly. We got news that August 20th was going to have version 1.0 coming out. So from that point on, a lot of the community would assume that the early access bundles are about to go away, right? Maybe new bundles in the future are going to come up. But we did get a post from Predecessor asking the entire community, every person, anyone can answer this poll, basically saying making the early access skin bundles or the early access bundles, not, skin is part of it, but the early access bundles available for console players for, I believe it was about 3 weeks after version 1.0. And now this brought a little bit of an issue here because it doesn't make the skin necessarily as exclusive or as it doesn't fit the verbiage, the words that they used. Right after version 1.0, that was kind of it. We wouldn't expect these bundles to exist. All these skins would be rare. Now, in a way, it did suck that they could not get these bundles out for console players, right? So this is an issue that Omega had. Omega made a mistake, right? And they're trying to ask the community, we want to extend that time frame for the bundles, basically. But the problem is they asked the entire community, and you can vote yes or no. I haven't voted. In reality, let me share my thing. I do not care about skins. I want a better bundle available for everybody, which allows for all character unlocks for like $20. Okay, I'm gonna be real here. I don't care about skins. I bought the bundle to support the devs. The only support the devs will probably ever get from me due to the stuff that they've done that I'm not a fan of. All right, so I don't care for this type of stuff, but it's as a content creator and all that through Pred, I thought that'd be newsworthy and to share it with everybody. But it's a little bit interesting that they chose to ask the general community instead of the people who already spent money purchasing said bundles. Now, on top of that, you have the people who bought it at $80, the top bundle, and the people who got it for 50% off, which is a little bit not necessarily scummy. You can always, it's your money, you decide what you want to buy, but it's just a little bit weird that you have $80, $40, 50% off, and on top of that, they want to now extend it past the release time, which they've mentioned that inside here in this post, I don't right here. I don't know if I can zoom in a lot on it. That's one of my. Let me see if I can get that real quick so that way y'all can see it. So all bundle content is exclusive to early access and cannot be purchased afterwards. Items will be added during early access and will not be available immediately on release. Now the problem is that this is kind of what they wrote down in 2 spots basically. That just kind of goes against what, you know, it just goes against what they say. And it's something that Omega, now this is my opinion on what I'm sharing, they always tend to do. They always will say something, hype people up, but then it kind of fails. And people will tell them why it was bad, but they still kind of ignore it. It happened with the contract system. So if people that didn't know, before Amber was out, there was a contract system to unlock characters. And when you, to do it, you had to enable the contract. And then you can only grind for that character. Let's say you're halfway done with, halfway through with that contract system, right? Well, if you want to switch to a different character, right, you now have to reset the entire contract system. That was in the game for I think a few months, and people were saying this is a stupid idea, which it was, but they wanted to test it. It's been tested in Smite, I believe. I think it was tested in another MOBA that was popular, or Overwatch or something like that, and it was shown that it's a failure, and it is a failure. Common sense shows you that it's a failure. Of course, they need to make money, so it was very biased on people wanting to make people spend money, right? That's kind of what it's predatory in a way. We also had issues with the pricing of skins and everything being placed in bundles and not being able to get sprays and stuff like that, right? Once again, very predatory. Let me buy the dang sprays by themselves. I would have loved to get the trash can Greystone and spray and be toxic to all the people I play against, right? And then on top of that, the biggest issue that made me the most upset with the Pred was the affinity system. On the affinity system, but RG Sauce was just hyping up the affinity system. You guys are gonna have so much content. We're gonna give so much content for you guys. The affinity system was actually the skin, the mastery skin that you get for your character was actually behind a paywall. You had to pay $5 in order to get the skin. Otherwise, you wouldn't get the crown and you wouldn't get the skin. So the only thing you would get would be a profile icon and I think the recall system. I think recalls. You don't even get the crown. So you literally get nothing out of that content you're supposed to get. You had to pay $5. Now, that was supposed to be the content that would bring in a new player and keep them in there, get excited, make them really enjoy it, and then go and spend 10, 15, 20 bucks on a skin. That's how it should be, at least in my opinion, right? And once again, I'm someone who does not deal with skins. I will not really look at spending money on a game unless I want to support them. Literally, I will not buy skins. I only buy them to support them and it looks cool. If it doesn't look cool, but the game's really good, maybe I'll do something to support them. Or I just won't buy the skin, honestly. I need the combination. They have to do good, they have to be a good company, and I will buy the skin, right? Like that's kind of what I look for. I still have the 10,000 platinum from when I bought the $80 pack. So it's something to kind of bring up. But so what we got from that, so that's what the poll is, and that's kind of the issue and a lot of drama going on in Pred. And then, come on, why is it not letting me go up there? Then we got this post. So Epps is a content creator in the content creator Discord. He has this message feedback where he was sharing his thing. And also here we got Medka saying, I don't think this is a good idea on that idea of the whole early access bundle. RG Sauce says it's a poll and feedback thread. That's what we are asking for. We'll base our decision on feedback. We've not made any decision internally. It's literally us being transparent, getting feedback from you all. Now, the issue with this feedback is truly biased on the devs. It's truly biased on always making the devs seem good. Because they'll see the feedback, they'll obviously see a lot of yes, right? Because they're asking the entire community where PlayStation and Xbox users and new players are going to be the majority right now. And they probably didn't even buy the bundle because before you had to buy the bundle to play. Remember, console players, you guys got the game access for free. And I believe you got character unlocks for free as well. Like, there's, and you don't have to go through this horrible development time we've had for an entire year. It was a horrible development time, right? That's why the player base was so low. It was not a fun development time. It was fun temporarily because you had combat, but it was not a good time. But this is an issue where why are you asking the general player base instead of the people who bought the pack, the ones that are exclusive to this? Eddie's saying that I don't think so. The votes don't guarantee a decision. So it sounds like a PR stunt in a way. Now, I'm just sharing this type of information, and I am sharing my opinion at this point. But it's just that predatory scheming type thing. Like, why are you just so sketchy about this stuff? Why didn't you ask the people? Like, even we don't have our Discord rules for having the Legendary Edition and whatnot. I don't care about that type of stuff. I really don't. I rather me buying the support deal, was like I said, support the devs. But from all the stuff that they've done before, I'm more upset about this, right? Because they keep doing the same mistakes in a way. They're bought out by investors. They have investors. They have to play for money. I'm at this point where just tell me, like, hey, we're bought by investors. We got to do this. I don't know, man, because that's how I just feel about Omega right now. They just are not cooking. But I wanted to share this because it is getting everyone's getting kind of mad at Predecessor. Let me take a look here. So this got 71 likes with 81 comments. And look at like just the idea of how many likes are kind of coming in. So, I want to share that this is a popular opinion in a way that people are not happy about this. Like, it's just kind of crazy seeing how many likes that's getting in comparison. But like I said, I would not mind it being traded. I wouldn't mind it. But the problem is that they are releasing version 1.0 rushed to get Xbox Game Preview available, and it's just, it's for getting more players, right? And it's true. But it's one of those sketchy things of it's for the investors. It should not be coming out version 1.0. There is still so much that needs to be done. All the stuff we're getting is new player stuff, and it's a good patch in the right direction. But for someone who's been playing this game for almost 2 years, it is in reality not that great of a patch. We're still going to experience the same game for another 6 weeks. Not much is really going to change off of it. It's that's the kind of the con. We'll get some icon changes, and that's kind of it. Hopefully I'm wrong. Maybe we still got 5 more days of the information or the news source that Predecessor's giving us, and 7 days until a Gamescom. So I'm hoping that we can get something out of it because I want this game to succeed. But all right, that's my end of rant. Just want to discuss that and share it and share with the community, with my channel, what's kind of going on and the kind of information, why people might be getting mad and all that. If you did enjoy, and you want to share your opinion, let me know what you guys think. If you guys agree with me, disagree with me, if you want to find some sort of balance and resolution, I would just say compensate the people that have already got it. Give them, I don't know, freaking 1,000 platinum or something like that. I don't even care in reality. I'm just kind of jumping on the bandwagon because they've done so much of this predatory stuff. But like, you could fix this issue really easily. It could have been fixed instantly, but for some reason they did the poll globally. But yeah, on that note, have a good one. Good luck in your games. I'll catch you later. Leave whatever in the comments, and all that. Peace.